Good evening all once again, back with another ITSL game. There's only a couple left, which is good because I'm 6 and 11, but that's better than last year, so onwards and upwards. We are playing maxiu, and I'm going to accept the game and we will get cracking. I don't want to withdraw, I want to play. Yes. Let's go. All right. Let's say hello. Right, we've got defectors, which is always a nice turn one headline. We've got D-Style, which we can pitch. I think we open 4-4-2 here and defect. The alternative is containment. Containment isn't shabby, but if we get blockaded, we can't hold defectors anyway, so we may as well defect to turn one headline, right? Worst case scenario, we get purged next turn because they know the defectors is gone. Either way, 4-4-2, yeah? So let's do that to start. All right, containment or defectors. Containment or defectors. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to use defectors 5. So we get enough clean ops to make containment worth it, and getting purged then doesn't hurt as bad. But then if we're going to get purged, we're going to use defectors anyway. So I think we want to use defectors anyway, right? So we're going to use defectors. All right! Told myself into the right move. SocGov is gone. We've got D-Style. We've got US Japan. Containment. 5-year plan. We've got other cards. Oh boy. Whew. I'm sorry for them, because rolling a 1 on your first coup always hurts. But I'm relieved for me. Formosa, just plug in my hand in so I don't mess up right away. I'll save that for later. And Cambridge 5, which is of course a fine card for us to play late in the turn, because we are not too worried about what's going on. So, we can move to Afghanistan. We can move to Malaysia. So on that basis, we're not going to blow all of our ops, so we'll go Malaysia and Afghanistan. And that's just to shore us up. If we're going to do that, do we want to move to... Okay, I'm going to use a 3-op card, and I'm going to go Malaysia, Afghanistan, and Iraq. Have another go, sunshine. They love it, don't they? They absolutely love it. Okay, so I will go Malaysia, and then if they play into Thailand, we play into Thailand, and vice versa. I don't know. It just seems like every single time I walk into Malaysia, I get cooed out, and it's like I can't wait till DEFCON 3 to play into Malaysia to get to Thailand. Blows my mind. Blows my tiny little mind. Let's hope they don't have Asia scoring, otherwise they sneak a cheeky domination. They do not. So DEFCON is 3. So let's go 3 Thailand. But let's do it with containment, so if they play into Pakistan, we get one last coup for the turn. Well, they've not been wanting for ops, which is fine. So if they go Pakistan, we coup Iran, and if they don't go Pakistan, we take it Pakistan. Let's see. Can they do both? Okay. Now we want our mill ops, and they're not dominating, so we will now take a nice big coup in Iran. Deep breath. We get our 1 as well. Happy days. All right, so Cambridge 5, 1 Lebanon, 1 Laos, 1 Indonesia, I guess. 1 Indonesia. That's good for them. Well done. In which case, we will go 1 Lebanon for free. Special relationship and Marshall Plan. I guess now we can push them on Pakistan. Because they're now either giving us a free influence. Yeah, that's fine. Or using the China cards. Or giving us Marshall Plan, which they must hate doing. And if they don't dominate Asia, we can space Korean War and try and get space before them. This leaves us wide open to Indo-Pakistani war, but there you go. Oh, well, okay. Okay, we will space Korean War and hope they don't get Asia scoring in the headline. Oh well, Indo-Pakistani war is a fun one and is very headline worthy. So we got Purge, which is great. Vietnam Revolt, duck and cover. We're fine giving them a coup, I think. Olympic Games, Romanian abdication. And De Gaulle. And Indo-Pakistani war. Alright, what's the likely headline? They've got Blockade, Nasser, Fidel, Decol, and Warsaw Pact. Decol's less bad for Thailand now they have given us the China card. Blockade, we can pitch D style. Nasser can't really be helped, it doesn't give them domination. So I like Indo-Pakistani war, because if they headline Asia scoring, we've got a 50-50 chance of flipping it, yeah? Let's do it. Alright, deep breath here. This is big. Big, big, big. Whee! What a flip. Slings and arrows, baby. Yep. In a word. In a word. Pretty brutal. But, you know, they've ditched CIA, so, you know, that's something. It's not nothing. Right, we know they've got Marshall Plan and Special Relationship. If they don't coup, we may want to get duck and cover off. And if they do coup, and it's not... Oh, it's going to be a big coup, because they can now use Marshall Plan. Going influenza. So that suggests Middle East, but we've got a coup, and we're going to take it. Oy. Close but no cigar. I mean, it's early to say it's game, given Europe and Middle East scoring haven't come out. Unless you were saying an extension of the previous term. Yep, that seems very straightforward. We will strip adjacency, and then we're also going to remove Finland in case D-Style comes back, along with East Germany in case we get to Tap and Truman. Yeah, let's take one out of each, in fact, because Comic-Con's gone. That's fine. EU. Okay, so we are behind in the Middle East, but I think what we want to do is, since we're dominated and NASA hasn't been out, let's take France, in case they have Europe scoring. And we can event and repair de Gaulle. We need to remember to overprotect Italy before turn 3 in case socialist governments comes back. But we can event Vietnam revolts AR6 fairly comfortably as well. Oh, neat. Tricked me. Good work. Okay, ahead of decol, we want to go into Angola and overprotect Italy, as discussed. They've got special relationship and have to play it. So we'll get another one in France. We don't want to do De Gaulle first because they can just tap the UK with special relationship and save on tempo. Probably want to do Romanian abdication next ahead of independent Reds. Oh. That's great for us in a way, isn't it? So now, yeah, we use Romanian abdication, take Zaire. If Nasser doesn't come back, we've got access via Egypt, to Egypt via Israel. Is that only the second remove card? I'll be damned. Special relationship and one other card. Spacing it. Okay, good work. So we will event and repair De Gaulle. Bears. And now if you blockade us, well done. Yeah, it's Fidel. That's sensible. Right, so we will go Vietnam revolts. We're going to overprotect France. And we're going to put one in Indonesia. We're not going to go into Egypt. We're not going to go anywhere else. That'll do. So we're hoping to score Europe for Dom. Unfortunately, we were dealt it. So now we need to work out what he can do. We got Truman. They got independent Reds. We got NORAD. They got NATO. They got captured Nazi, right? Yeah. We got Europe scoring. They got blockade and decol. We got Warsaw Pact. Purge, Olympic Games, Asia scoring, right? So decol can mess with Asia scoring. Socialist governments, Cambridge 5, Suez can all mess with Europe. So I think what we probably want to do is just purge them, right? Yes. Socialist governments. Okay. So that's unfortunate for us. They don't know we have Asia scoring, so hopefully that'll work in our favour. And purging them keeps their tempo down. They've got NATO, but we've got the China card. Plus we've got Truman. So if we can try and lure them into an ops war, we can hit them hard with a Truman. But if we can get Europe and Asia off for Dom, we are smoking. Yeah, like 10 VP up to 16 is that's pretty hot in early war for the States. We're only in operations points behind Asia, of course, though. So I think a priority is to take Pakistan with NORAD if they coup. Oh, yeah, if they take a coup somewhere on the game board. I expect 2 West Germany, 1 UK. It's just whether or not we can persuade them to try and jam Germany. But I'm expecting a NATO coup of Zaire. Going for it. I'd like you to spend your operations points jamming West Germany, please. You know I've got Truman. You'd be mad to do that. I don't know what I'm talking about. So they've got Indy Reds, capture Nazi, blockade, decol. Oh man, decol's pretty good for him. And 2 unknown cards. If they prioritize West Germany and they can't take it, I think we go to Pakistan next. Oh no, we just drop Asia scoring. I'm being stupid. If they want to have 2 cracks at West Germany, that's where we're capitalizing. So yeah, they may if oh, no, they're going for it. That's fine. So let's see. We want to. Wow. All right. So they'll refill East Germany and Poland, and we will drop Asia scoring. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. So we will drop Asia scoring. Make them sick to their stomach. That was another unknown card. So they've got Indy Reds, capture Nazi, blockade, and decol. Oh. Jamming. Okay, this is good for us. This is probably the nail in the coffin for, yeah, for Europe scoring. So we will coup now. And that's a big coup as well. Holy smoke. This turn has not gone well for them. So now we can... Yeah, they've got... Yeah, there's no way they can take France. And there's no way after this turn they can tap it. So we can use Warsaw Plan to take France, West Germany. We're way ahead on country. Yeah, not way ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need to take Turkey. So repair decol will be a priority. 1, 2, 3. Okay, none of that's a big deal with Asia having scored. So we will use Warsaw Pact, take France, take Germany, take Turkey. And if they blockade us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 and 2. They don't have 2 ops. This is fine. And with independent reds to come, they'll lose Romania. So we score Europe. Yeah, okay. This is great. And with the Milops, we go in at 18 VP. 18 VP at the end of turn 3. That is disgusting. That flip of India was like that's a 10 VP flip. Well, and the war succeeded, right? So and we got Milot. So it's like a 15 VP flip in the first 3 turns on effectively a 50-50. I mean, as VP goes, that is whew, that is disgusting. Yeah, they've given up on that blockade. just for influence, okay. And we will drop Europe scoring. And then presumably they'll capture Nazi for the event. Yep, even though it was a... And then we need another op. So we'll put one in Costa Rica in case we get coup at Panama. Yeah? 18 VP. That'll do. Let's see what we get in the reshuffle. Duck and cover. We lose to We Will Bury You. So how about How I Learned to DEFCON 4? And then if they coup, we duck and cover to win the game. There really isn't another play. Puppet Government's fine. But yeah, How I Learned, and if they do something weird, we can... So let's go to DEFCON 5. They coup, we duck and cover. So now we hope they don't have South America scoring. But we want to see 2 coup, DEFCON 4, coup somewhere else, DEFCON 3, we duck and cover to win. I could be setting myself up for a whole heap of trouble here if they have South America scoring. And they won't realigns anyway. Ooh, clever. But we have Central America scoring. We've got that going for us, which is nice. Okay. We will tap Syria and put 2 in Mexico ahead of holding Central America scoring. And if they coup again, we win. If they drop Middle East scoring, we'll drop Central America scoring and the game will continue. We can an intervention, lone gunman, space D style. Muslim revolution now isn't as bad under the circumstances. So we can avoid DEFCON suicide and crack on. But if they just want a clean coup here, we've... well done. Well read them. Do we want a... No, I think we drop Central America scoring for 0. Oh, for 1, of course. Okay, we'll use the China card here. Yep. I might be rushing this, I fear. But if they coup and they fail, we can win. Right, so now they need to fail on a couple of spaces. Space first, of course. We want to space first. Good. So now they can't space again. And now we UN intervention, lone gunman. Yeah, they go Guatemala. That makes sense. Oh, that's rough. When you take a one-op coup, you run that risk. Ooh. Only a brush war away from a nice Southeast Asia flip, though. You've got to have another go on Guatemala, surely. I mean, if... Yeah. Okay. That makes perfect sense. And I guess we jam like that? No, we don't jam like that, do we? They've got independent reds and one other card. But we don't want to waste puppet governments, do we? I think, yeah. Massive coup on Nicaragua, right? And then they have to coup back Haiti. What's the alternative here? That doesn't do it. We'll just take the massive coup on Nicaragua. They have to respond to it, which means they're not doing stuff elsewhere on the game board, right? Yeah. That's pretty big. I mean, the independent reds coup on Guatemala is the must play now. And if it happens, we drop Central America for 0 and move on to the next turn. Getting booted out of Iraq is annoying, but not insurmountable. Oh, yeah, well, that's also fine. Yep. Please be a 1, and we can end the game. No. Okay. Well, we continue. Nevertheless. South America, CRG. None of these are scoring cards. CRG is good. South America, we can play puppet governments after the turn. So CRG, I guess. Well, we continue. But we'll also get the first crack at space. If they coup. They'll be looking for VP as well. South America. Sadat. Nuclear subs. CRG, Sadat, Willie, Cambridge 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. CRG. Yeah. Okay, we don't know any of their cards. We will start with Colonial Rear Guards. Over nuclear subs. Yeah. Allende makes sense. And we'll go Nigeria, Algeria, break Laos, take Indonesia. If they have a coup, we space Korean War. I mean, if we're lucky, they will try and space and give us a coup. Oh, okay. They don't. No alarms and no surprises. But let's give it a blast. Here we go. Well, that was silly. All right, well, it was disgusting and unreasonable, but that is how it goes. Donzo feels it worse than others because for some reason he wants to play more often than other people. But yeah, there we go. Bad luck to Rafael, and fingers crossed he has more fun in the rest of the league. We move up to 7 and 11. There is no way of going 50-50 in the league, but every win is a step away from last year. All right, thanks for watching. 2 more games, and then we will see about next season. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back at some point, and until then, goodbye for now.